I do these.
Ruth wants help piecing together what happened here at her apartment in Forest Grove.
Right here.
A new luxury car.
He called me in January.
$1,000 missing. A puzzle only the problem solvers can crack.
He said I had won $2.5 million and a 2015 Mercedes-Benz.
Ruth is 83, a mother of 7, now a great-great-grandmother, and she's never owned a new car in her life, only used.
Publishers Clearinghouse was supposed to be.
If Ruth had doubts about the call, they disappeared when the brand new 2015 Mercedes-Benz pulled into her apartment complex parking lot right by her 10-year-old Kia van.
The car is right there.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to ride in the car.
And I got to ride in the car.
The driver said his name was Bruce and took Ruth out for a spin.
It was new. Yeah, it smelled new.
The driver left with the car, and that caller, David Goodman, who said he was from Publishers Clearinghouse, told her she needed to pay $1,000 for taxes.
I went down to the bank and I drew the money out and I sent it, Western Union, to them that afternoon.
But then David said that wasn't enough. She needed to pay more, $5,000 for taxes on the cash winnings, or she would get nothing at all. She realized she would never see that Mercedes-Benz or her money again.
As old as I am, I should have known better. But it just seemed so real when they brought the car out.
The car was real. The winnings, fake.
How could you do this to people?
The mystery, how did that brand new luxury car end up in her parking lot? The only clue, the name of the driver, Bruce. I searched for anyone with that name connected to Mercedes-Benz and found Bruce Strominger, a salesman at the dealership in downtown Portland.
It was somewhere probably around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Bruce told us he received a call from that same fellow, David, that same morning.
They said that there was a gal by the name of Ruth and that she had just won a new Mercedes.
David was going to pay for the car that afternoon if Bruce would just take the car out to Ruth first so she could approve the model and color.
I called Ruth and told her I was coming out. She was expecting me. She confirmed everything, and she said she won this car, and I just said, okay, great, well, I'll bring it out to you. But at the same time, I was somewhat leery of it.
So leery, he says, he warned Ruth on the test drive that it could be a scam. But in the luxury car business, he says, you must be ready to bring out cars anywhere, anytime.
I've taken a car down to Palm Desert and delivered it to Harry Glickman, the ex-owner of the Trailblazers. So, I've taken cars all over the country, honestly.
This time, David Goodman never showed to pay for the car, so it stayed put. Ruth never told Bruce she paid the money.
I just feel very bad for her.
The last remaining piece of the puzzle, David Goodman himself.
We're going to call him now.
We traced his number to Jamaica, where many fake sweepstakes calls originate.
Hello, is this David Goodman?
We pose as a friend of Ruth's, willing to pay the extra money so she could finally get her winnings this afternoon.
So you said you're going to be at Ruth's house with the Mercedes in an hour and 10 minutes after I send the money.
And then the big question.
How will you be at Ruth's house when you're in Jamaica?
He claims he's not in Jamaica, he's in Oregon City, then demands to know why we're asking so many questions.
David, why are you lying to us? Why do you lie to people and steal their money?
He goes silent, but stays on the line long enough to hear our special announcement.
Guess what, Mr. Goodman? You're the one who has won a prize. You won the chance to be on Channel 2 News in Portland, Oregon. We're going to reveal you for what you are.
And what is he?
That's our answer.
Well, I think he's a con.
For Ruth, at last, the pieces fit together.
There.
The caller, she believes, uses the excitement of winning
Because I've never won anything.
to steal money and crush hopes.
Stop them from doing this to somebody else.